Good morning everybody and welcome to episode 178. We are currently in the little old lady's house from the HGTV DLC. We are flipping it, having gone through the main mission, and today, after having completed our bedroom, we are going to go through and give the real estate agent a living room kitchenette. Now I was actually initially going to put the kitchenette in this room here, but I'm thinking this would make a really excellent little nook. And seeing as there's already two doorways here, I was thinking we might close up this wall here, which will give us like a semi-private space, if you like, for the kitchenette. We'll just, hopefully the rubble will clear shortly. So we'll just close that up. And then I was thinking we might, so we've got this huge space, but the problem with it is it has these little doors in the way. I'm not sure if I want someone to walk straight into the kitchen. That's kind of wasted dead space. You know what, we might have to put the kitchen in this area. But that's okay. So because we're not worried about having just one bed and a space where it's not recognised as a bedroom, that frees us up for pretty much any couch we like. The real estate agent likes his two couches, or sofas as you guys call them, and he doesn't like to spend a lot of money. Whoa. I don't really know what colour we're going to go for. This is only $541 though. That's $343. That's not too bad. So that's another option. These are $813, which gives you a pretty big bang for your buck, but would also mean we probably only have one sofa, which the real estate agent would complain about. These are your cheapest. They don't look too bad either. These are your Vens. Let's have a look at some of the colour schemes we've got. So this is it out on the... Oh no, wait, there are invisible dots here. Ooh. Okay, so black, floral, diamond, floral, Twixel. That would be a green living room if we did, and it would have to be white on a base. Dandelions, which would probably mean a beach base to blend that in. Ditto with the... So okay, so just be aware there are some hidden squares up here that you can't see. I might have to leave. I mean, normally I just do the... See, this would give us a nice coffee kind of lounge. We could go with that and do some browns instead. That would give us greens. That could go with a green or a lemon. That would just be too dark. So why don't we... I mean, we could look at the Ven sofa with patterns. That's kind of cute. The light coloured sofa is just exactly that, just completely plain light, which is not a bad thing to have in mind. And then you have your couch, so your larger couch, and I think those mirror perhaps what you have available. There's your green. Actually, I don't mind the green in that one. That's pretty cool. So then you've got your patterns, and again, the patterns are hidden, but they're there. You can see them. I'm actually starting to lean towards the diamond because it would kind of continue the theme from the bedroom. You've got your lead-in, which is a little bit more expensive, and your rodent left and right. Your archaics, which will definitely put the art girl off because she doesn't like archaic, she likes modern. Your modernity couch with patterns is light, but if you have a look at it, it's quite long. So you would lose a lot of space with that. You'd only be able to fit one couch in, so you'd disappoint your real estate agent. And even though these look cheap, they're actually more expensive than the Vens. So I'm thinking the Ven is a good solid thing if you're going to have tenants. So maybe we'll just go with, where are they? There they are. Alrighty, and we're going to have two. So I mean, you've got your dark colours, and they are just dark colors, they're dark solids. Not quite as fond of those as, okay, let's go with, we're either going to do coffee, but I'm thinking of, this looks quite fresh, so we might grab this. And I've got this expansive wall here. So if we want to, we can divide off the lounge room just by putting in, actually we need to lighten up the base. Let's just do, I'm going to go with the white wood. Let's try this. So we'll pivot that using our shift key. We might put that there. Come around and we'll just grab another one of these. And we want the sit them kitty corner, but I'm not sure how much space that leaves behind. Not enough. Alright, that's not going to work. So my other plan was to do it this way. Just to put that there. And put this here. So you've kind of got two living rooms, but you don't. Which means that I'm definitely going to put the kitchen in along here. So let's see how this looks. I'm not sure I like this yet. That might be my bad luck. The other thing too is we need something to put that on, something long and low, either a TV stand or a wall TV. So I'm thinking maybe a hanging TV for this space. A, because it's cheaper than the standing. So we just pop that up there and turn it on. There we go. And then we need a coffee table. So just duck into tables, zip down, not an enormous wooden table. So that's the Moderni light coloured. I don't like them because they're just, I don't know, I mean, it just looks as cheap as it really is, so maybe not. The Rudshik coffee table, that was probably not the way you're supposed to say that. Let's go with the light coloured legs. So I'm thinking that's probably okay. All right. And I think if I get rid of this couch, the living room's too small. I know it's too small. Gosh, what does he expect? The moon. We'll just find our diamond crosses and change our base. What was it? Grey. It was white wood. That's right. Pop that in there. All right, that fits that space a lot better. Okay. So we have our door here, which I can't move. Right, 2 sofas are perfection for this man. He's quite happy with that idea. We have a living room. Now we're going to turn it into a living room kitchenette and forever banish Giorgio Chanois from this particular buy because he will just leave. We are going to go, I really like that, but I think we may have to go with the white. So the base, tabletop. So if we did that, we'd have to change the base down to the white. I don't want to do that. All right, let's leave it as the cedar. Sink needs it to be on the light. That's pretty good. And the no, we're good. So I mean, we could do that. Or I could just, no, because I can't turn it white. That's a cabinet with sink, Emmy. So you've got a lot of Emmys we could fit. And I haven't used it yet. I wonder if that's in here, if that's a very typical. Alright, so the Emmy is not part of this. This, however, you do have these kitchen cupboards, or you've got these which are in the 103 mark. Alright, let's just go back to using everything because I like it. It gives me more variety. You've got your Culinas, that's quite a nice set as well. And they do have the left and right, but we're not really going to need left and right at this point. So I'm thinking, okay, the BMOs look like they're actually cheaper. Does the BMO come with a sink is what I'm thinking. Doesn't look like it. The Glen comes with a sink, so these are our older editions of stuff. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, let's go with the light. We don't want the dark top. So the base is quite good as white. I guess the tabletop could be blue. Oh god, no. White, no. Grey. Grey, we could do grey. Matter of fact, I think grey might be nicer than snowy in this case. I do like the grey marble. Yeah, let's do grey marble. That's just pretty. Alright, we'll leave the doors as they are. Yeah, no, we'll leave the doors as a light grey. Basically because that'll match in better with the couch. The glass. What glass? Oh, that glass. Okay. The sink. It's fine. We'll leave it as light. Details as... Might leave them as light as well. Alright, so we're going to buy that. And I probably should put a light in here, I think, because my daylight has just vanished. Oh no, really? The Smoth family? Ugh. Ugh. The minute you put a kitchen anywhere, those guys turn up. They're like bad pennies. Alright, well that's okay. They'll want at least a second bedroom. So, I mean, the thing for the real estate agent is he can do... Alright, let's just give ourselves a bit of light to work by. That's not too bad. And then we're going to put a second light in here. And probably... There we go. Okay, so we now have a living room with kitchenette just by dint of putting in a... what did we put in? A light sink BO. Alright, let's get the rest of this kitchen in. We are going to want to have a space for the fridge, which we're going to put over there. So I might, while I remember, grab a fridge. A not too expensive fridge. So we're probably looking at the mono. Ooh, steel, huh? Let's just buy that and flip it, and it fits. Okay, not as beautifully as I want, but it does fit in that corner. If we're going to have to put up with those guys, I don't know. I don't want to put up with those guys, but we may not get a choice. Let's grab our kitchen. We are going to go... Where are we? The BOs were down here. Here we are. Okay, dark BO cabinet. What did we use? We used a light sink BO. Okay. I'm thinking we might just be going with these. Using the grey marble top, and the light. And we'll flip it and just pop it in nicely. No, it's not going to fit there. Why not? Okay, because it doesn't want to fit flush for some reason. That's okay. Let's just see what's going on here. Just move that and just... Alright, so there seems to be a large collision area between the two things, which means they're not going to sit kitty corner. You're just going to have a gap between them, which is aesthetically irritating, but just seems to be the way they're made, so we'll live with that. We are going to grab another one of these and hopefully fit it into this space here, and I've got my doubts here. That's because of that collision. Huh, now that sat nicely with it. Maybe it's this thing that's got the collision corners. Let's just check, because theoretically that should sit. Yeah, okay. It's the sink that's got the problem, not the benches. Alrighty, that's okay. We need to paint. So we have this little elegant space here. And I might put let me just grab that light switch because it's annoying me right there. And we will find another light switch. Installations and elegant light switch. Which I will just put here. Hopefully that will register. Alright. Which means I am going to change this setup just a little bit. We're going to flip this so that it lights up this space here. We're going to, I know it's going to be the House of Many Lights. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get Jack Tarrington to buy this one. It does look like it's going to be the Smoth family. And they're going to whine and not give us a big price. Oh, that's okay. I was trying to kind of suit too many people at once. And we'll flip that. Go this way. Flip that sideways. Pop that there. Now it's a better lit space. Okay. Well, in that case I have a couch, a television. It looks very bare in there. I'm thinking I might grab this. And we're going to pop that up there. And then we might actually grab this space here and we'll put in furniture and a cupboard. I can't remember exactly where we've hidden the TV cabinets. I'm thinking of an Anna, so we could go Anna, TV stand Anna, there we go. We're looking at the grey wood. Nope, I think we're looking at white. And we just need to flip it and sit it here. Okay. Now this is where we probably lose the real estate agent because we're going to put in a normal TV in this space. Actually, let's just grab that. If we're going to lose him, we might as well do it in style. Flip this around. Alright, we have a living room kitchenette, right? If I was to put that architraving back in, we could have just a straight living room over in this corner. So pretty much if I just grab this and put this in, just bring it all the way across. I'm going to have whining about the size of the living room in a minute, but that's fine. We're going to treat it as one room because technically... Oh man. Whatever. Let's just take that out. Next time I buy this house, I'm just going to flip it exactly as it was and see who likes it most. So literally take out the furniture and put in fresh furniture. Paint the colours exactly as they were and just see who that would have suited. Alright, so now we have a small room and a big room. We have no dining space in here. That's going to be a problem for some people. I think what we might do... Is there a bench, like a dining bench we could put along here? Like a breakfast bench thing? It'd be an island, I suppose. So we just want like a straight island with nothing on it. No oven, no sink, just an island. I don't know if we've got one. No. See what we could do. Let's have out of that. No, that won't work. There's not enough space. Okay. So I was thinking we could do just a single island here and have something in there. What we might do instead is find a slim table. Table slim, where is it? It's a dining room table. I mean, these are quite slender as well, I think. Yeah, these are good. So we could literally put just give me a minute. Move that over there. I mean, we could just turn this space into an intimate dining room. Actually, you know what? We might do exactly that. Give me that. Oops. Can I get around? Yes. Flip this way. Okay. Grab this. Alright, one dining alcove coming up. Grab this. We are going to sell that. I know. Jimmy Trader is going to be very disappointed in us, but that's fine. Alright, now we have a cozy lounge room nook. A cozy kitchen nook. Let's see if we can get... I'm going to use blinds in here. We might just get a nice smoky grey colour for the walls. So we'll paint that in. Pretty sure there aren't any wall panels. But let's double check anyway. You could tempt me with a wall panel that matched our couch. I mean, see, there's floral shoots. So maybe... Nope, there are no blue diamond wallpapery bits. It was a thought. That's fine. Let's go with our paint. We're doing grey. Silver glacier is nice. You know what? I think silver glacier might be it. You have white and you have steel grey. But that's probably what we're going to be using. Let's just pop a can at each end of the room. And we can use, what we can do is use the curtains to accent what we're doing here. So let's just... Even this is a brighter colour than what they had in here before, so we're not really losing out. There we go. Zip that along here. And zip this along here. So I think this house has gone to the Smoth family, whether or not we want it to. And I don't think there's a lot we can do about it. We could cheapen down the bathroom, I suppose, to try and get the rental agent up. But that's a lot of faffing about that I don't feel like doing. And given that we've already sold a house to him, technically we've achieved our sell it to the real estate agent achievements. We don't need to worry so much about pleasing him anymore. He's a menace to please most of the time. So now I guess we can go back into our blue bedroom and make it a lot less Spartan. And we might do that probably next episode when I've finished doing this room in that little nook. Okay, I am going to straighten that out and straighten that out. We are going to pop a door in that space, one front door coming up. I'm going to keep with our lightness and just go with a see, look, that's pretty. I might actually go with a different kind of front door. Now I do like the grey wood, but it does look kind of dull, so we might go with the white wood. No, we go with the white handle. It's going to take some cleaning, but that's fine. We're going to have it open out. I might just go out this way, out against the wall. And I just want to bring it in so we don't really see the difference between the inside and the outside. Yeah, that will do. Alright, so now we have our white front door and our white cabinets and our white. So we have enough white in here to highlight what we need, so that's pretty good. We have our nice grey walls to match our floor. And it doesn't darken the space down too much, which is a bit of a problem sometimes. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. It does look like I haven't touched it, but it's not too bad. It's the problem with silver grey is it's refracting the silver in the grey. I thought, oh wait a minute, that's an empty roller. Haha, it's not done. No, it is done. Oh, that's just weird. Fine. Okay. So we've done this part grey and this part here. I do need to do this nook, so I suppose what I'll do is, because I've got that second can of paint, I might just get into here and we might turn this nook grey, but we're going to lift it using the blinds, so I won't be this lazy. I'll grab my paint can and bring it with me. It's not going to last much longer, so we might as well use it up in here and hopefully not get too much of an overlap into that other space. So the place looks, I think it looks a lot better in the light grey than it did with the dark green and the peeling paint. I think anything would probably look better than the peeling paint that we had. I don't normally do a house in greys, I just don't like them, but the silver glacier is such a nice soft kind of colour that it tends to suit without making it feel like a prison or a dungeon, so that's kind of cool. I think this can is done. Yep. Alright, everyone's happy again. You got rid of the empty paint can. Go builder. Thank you guys. So the real estate agent's dropped down to 3rd, and not because he hates the place, but actually because the Smoth family like it so much more than he does. This is not a bad way to lose a client. It does mean you're going to make more of a profit at the end. But I honestly think that if they're going to be our final client, we're going to have to tweak a couple of things for them just to make them like it even more. Alright, that's that done. Okay. Let's just finish the paint in here. Yeah, that's so much better. There used to be a fireplace. There really isn't space for a fireplace in here. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Oh, whoops, bits that I missed. Over there. Okay. Okay. I think we've got this space painted. It does actually look a lot better than it did. It wouldn't be hard, so I'm kind of hoping we've got it right from other perspectives as well. Okay, so I can put a door in here because I've painted the walls, which means I feel a lot better about just closing it up. Let's grab this one. Where is it? Our white internal weru, and we'll just make it so it opens out against the wall. The only thing is I've got to decide if it opens out against this wall or against the other wall, so whoever's in the bedroom is just going to have to watch out that they don't get smeared by the door. I might put something in here that won't matter so much if the door opens onto it. Okay, now we have a nice narrow table. We have our grey highlights, slight blue touch there. I'm thinking the room's not done. We need to put a rug in. Definitely needs a rug. Because we've got these lovely boarded floors, and I'm thinking they really need to have some kind of carpet through here. So I mean, we could use that. I thought I had a more delicately lined. Let's have a look at this. There's nothing delicate about this, but it is cute. See, I've got that. That might fit the diamond cross on the couch a bit better. Yeah, so I'm thinking we might go, oh wait, there it is. The Agrodo has, okay, it doesn't have what we want exactly. That's the closest. All right, so no, not the Agrodo. We might definitely go with the white rug and pop that down. No, that's too dark. For a white rug, it's far too dark. Okay, so what we need is, there we go. Something that reflects those patterns on the couches. Something to make the whole space a little cozier. Alright, we don't want to have a rug in here. I'm actually thinking we might tile the floor from about... I might use these are kind of cool. From about there through to about here. Okay, and then we might just close that up with this space here. Can I do that? No, can't do that then. Okay, so that gives me this. And I'm thinking if we're going to do that, we might actually have to go with carpet in here. So we'll just go with our floor panels and cover them. We can either go with a Semper Grey, which seems like it would fit quite nicely. Oops, not with the hammer. Okay, I think I need the grey to come over one more space. That's what's bothering me. So let's just grab that, and we're just going to go from here to here. Yeah, basically because the couch was sitting over, it didn't look right. So this space here now doesn't look completely correct, especially as this part here should be carpet. I'm thinking we probably don't want carpet in the eating area, so I'm actually going to put tiles down on that. So we'll grab this and we'll just put that down here. So you get this nice clean kind of space. See, now I'm not having to worry about cost on the real estate agent. We can just go nuts just a little bit. Alright, it's still a very narrow space. What else have we got in here? We have a space for a bookcase over here. Definitely need one of those. And I happen to have fallen in love with the with these from the, what are they called? From the HGTV set. I just really like the look of them. So I mean, I could make them blue and give it grey metal, and that might, let's just see how that suits the, yeah, no, it's too blue. So we might just go with the light grey and the light metal. We'll just pop that in here. It looks more white than grey, but that's okay, because it picks up the highlights in the couch quite nicely. And because it's such a narrow bookcase, it just kind of fits. But you'll notice the Smoth family are really happy with the fact we've now got bookcases in their lounge room. And I'm thinking, no, that's not a good space for it. I'm thinking we might do the same over here, because the other thing that comes with the HGTV set are low versions of the same bookcase, which is not bad. So we might just grab that. I'm not sure if I can fit two in here. Let's give it a whirl anyway. I have a feeling that I'm doomed to fail. But there's just, oh no, there is just enough space. Oh, awesome. Alright, so we have this nice low kind of bookcase set over in the corner. And this set of chairs here. So that's pretty good. What we need to do now is maybe grab some chairs for people to sit on. Alright, I was thinking just maybe the B shape, a little bit cheap. could go with the Loelo. I was actually thinking the Aoki, because the Aoki comes in a nice kind of grey that would suit the rest of what we've done so far. But at the same time, it is actually a grey, so you could fit 6 in here, couldn't you? See, you could almost fit this in for the Jensen family, because they've got their 3 kids and grandmother, and then the 2 adults, which means there's plenty of space to feed everyone. What they don't have is an oven set, and I can't really fit one in there unless I take this out. So, oh, and I can maybe fit another bookcase in there. I don't know. Let's have a look. I've got a thing for these bookcases. They're gorgeous. Oh, look at this. That is perfect. Just fits nicely. So now we have our small dining nook, which definitely needs a plant or 3 and some blinds. We have our kitchenette living room, which really needs some blinds. So we're going to go nuts now that I don't have to worry about budget. See, I kind of like those spots. I don't know if they go with the no, they don't go with the couch. Neither does that. That's terrible. Alright, I was kind of hoping for some kind of diamondy pattern, but if I can't have that, let me just... I'm thinking the light blue is probably too much. Let's put one up anyway and just see what it looks like. We need a touch of colour to lift the whole place. So let me go over here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Alrighty. So I'm guessing... See, I think the light grey is just going to blend... Yeah, that's going to blend too much in with the grey that we've already got. The white might be our only option with blinds. Let's have a look at bright. Yeah, okay, no, let's not look at bright anymore. And they're not going to work. Okay, so we're just going to go with white because we can. And in this little nook, it'll be the white as well, because they're the contrast blinds that you have when you're not contrasting. And there's nothing wrong with white, I just happen to like colour. So what we'll use for our colour will probably be pots and plants. And the only other way to go is to maybe put a really bold splash in of red or something, but you'd need to carry it through in the furniture. So we haven't done that, so we're going to have to just go with the white, which is carried through in the furniture. Okay, so we've got them sorted. I think what we really need... I know we've got our couch and our rug. I'm wondering if we could get away with a long rug for the floor here, like a rug you walk on. So one here, and then one here, maybe. And then we need a coffee table. See, the elderly couple really likes the idea of having rugs everywhere. I don't really want to encourage them, but they do like it. And okay, we don't want to go with that. We want to go with tables. If we want to go with a square table that kind of matches the rushik but isn't, I'm not sure if we're going to have a lot of luck with that. Let's zip it down. We have a small table dolcer. We can make it white. We can make it grey. Let's make it white. It's kind of not right for that. we have the coffee table ven, which may or may not go better with a ven couch. It does kind of look like it belongs. It's not too far off the Rutschik to do okay. Okay, so now that we've got our basic setup, let's do things like add pot plants to the windowsill because we need them. We need to put our herb garden in. Let's start with that. Probably do grey. Flip it. There's one. So we're adding a splash of colour, but we're keeping with our grey theme. And we'll go this way. Alright, we have our pots in here. It already looks a little bit better. We need to also have at least one hanging cupboard. I don't know if the Bemi comes with a hanging cupboard. Let's just zip down and find out. Yeah, they do. Alright, a bio, dark bio. No, it was a light bio, wasn't it? A light bio hanging cupboard. And I think that was pretty much how we were going to go with it. Might pop that up there. And we need a microwave because there's no cooking facility in here. Actually, yeah, no, the range hood wouldn't fit on that either. Oh, wait a minute. You know, if I zapped this out of here and then I used a BO, I think it would be a left corner cabinet. Maybe. Let's just swoosh down to it. I have trouble working out where it should go. Yeah, so a left corner cabinet BO with grey marble top. Leave our doors as they are, and that is light. And then we just buy one. We could probably... No, it's not going to fit, is it? It's just too big. What if we used a right corner cabinet? Give me a minute. Let's just grab this thing and put it over here. Grab our right corner cabinet. So close that. Grab that. Turn that light. And flip that this way. No, see that won't save us either. What I was thinking is if we could do that, but we could get a narrow cabinet to go with it. So that would be this, but I don't think that's going to fit because now it's too tall. Yeah, that's wrong. I need a half width, high dark, high light. Dark high built. Do we have a dark low built oven? I mean, if we're going to be stuck with these guys, we might as well give them what they want. I just didn't want it to be above the window line. We're probably going to have to go with a an Emmy. We can probably make it grey, and it looks like it's got a grey marble top. We might get away with this yet. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. Oops. Let's sell that. Oh, but not what I meant to do. Oh dear. Right. And then we're going to grab this thing again. Flip it round. See, now that will sit flush. No, it doesn't sit flush. Okay, everything has that gap. Alright. Okay, so we're going to pop that as close as we can. We're just going to grab our bench, which we had somewhere in here. Actually, it's probably still up. No, it's not. Oops. Okay, so kitchen. Zip down to the BO. We want light. We want grey marble. We want light. We won't buy that. We want to flip that and pull it out. Okay, it's not as nice as I want it to be, but it'll do. Okay, Now we've got everything in here. So we've literally turned this into 3 zones. You have your kitchen, your living area, your walking area, and then over here you've got your dining area. We also need to put in some kind of drapery. I'm going to stick with our draping plants that we had before. So we'll just go decorations and plants. We have these tall pots, but I think we also have these small pots which have, well, there's a two-tone. I'm kind of liking that as a contrast. We could just pop that up here, and then we might do a second one over there. Just swivel that around, maybe. Pop it down in there. Okay, we have our plants. It's still pretty sparse house full in our designs. We need a picture. I'm thinking there's that big grey picture that would kind of lend a bit more space to the area on its own. So we might just grab our pictures and plantings. And then I think what we'll do... Did I tell you, the last update they did, they added this in. You can actually change the entire... the size of everything. So if you leave that as it is, that's how big it is, right? And go to medium, and that's how big it is. I love it. Okay, the picture's very interesting. Yes, it is. So we can probably do the same with some of those, you know, those pictures that we haven't been able to use because they're too narrow or too tiny. So we can actually go in, let me just go into photos. So some of these photos that we had, like, say we wanted to use this waterfall one. And see, at the size that it is now, it's ridiculous. But we can go to medium. And in this case, we want to go to large. And I'm pretty sure we could just have like an interesting montage of pictures all around the rooms. I wish that I could change the frame, but I am not going to complain about it. This is such a nice addition to the walls in this house. See, so now we've got our own small little gallery where we can actually put some of these pictures that we haven't been able to use as much. I really like that as a change. See, there's a winter track. So this is quite a wintry room, I suppose. Actually, that might be better than what we have. Yeah, okay, so I think we'll get rid of the snow track. And we'll add in the, what was this? The large size photo of Vienna. And then over here, we might put something, I don't know, something maybe a bit more arty. We could put those horses in, they might fit, suit the tone of the place. Matter of fact, they probably will fit better than some of the other ones I was looking at. Let's grab these guys, make them large. No, they're too light. They don't carry the space. See, that's just a big picture all by itself. We might put it somewhere else. But you can make it even bigger if you want. Oh, let's not do that. So basically you've got the original sizes the pictures came in, and then you've got the size, the increase, the incremental increases that they've added. And I really like that. So I'm thinking for this other space we might be a bit stuck in spite of all these innovations. Maybe that. No, it's too big. And I can't shrink it, that's okay. This is probably a little bit. It'll do. Alright, so now we have our nook. I think I need to put something in the center of the table just to carry it. So we'll just grab something. Did we have like a wooden bowl? Is this the one I put fruit in it? No, there was one we could put fruit in it. Maybe it's in kitchen. Let's check it. Accessories, kitchen. Round salad bowl. Oh, there we go. Oops, no, we want to fill it. And visit that metallic. Let's have a look at this. Okay, hang on. Is there a large? No, that's okay. Let's pop that there. Oh, no, that's too small. Alright. I'm sure there was a large bowl somewhere. Ah, there it is. All right. And that's too large. I'm not winning here. Okay. Alright, I think we might just go back and put a pot plant right in the middle of flowers and find decorations. Plants. We need... That one comes... Yeah. I was hoping it would come with the grey pot. I know, can't please me. It can, but it's like... Oh, I'm always looking for something. Alright, I think we might be stuck. Probably with the St. Paulias. Yeah, but we need something in the middle of the table. That's bigger than nothing. And we actually need something here, but I can't work out what. Let's have a quick look back in our decorations. I think we might look at vases. I'm actually hedging probably towards something like this. Maybe the smaller size was better. Yep, and then over here, just for contrast, we'll grab the wooden bowl. Yeah, no, we'll keep it with that. And we might make it up a size. Alright, let's go back and see how that looks. Yep, that's pretty much all it needed, just something. Now of course it's screaming out for something on the other shelves. Oh dear. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, no. It's gonna have to want all at once, but it's not getting anything. Okay, that is... I'll just grab our light. That is our dining nook. It's a bit sterile by some standards, so I actually don't mind it. We'll head out into here. This needs something. I'm not sure what. Maybe some books. Let's have a look. Accessories, books. Now, books aren't too bad. You just have to flip them around the right way. So if we bought this one, how do we do it again? Oops, no, not that. Okay. No. Oh, Q. And, oh, goodness sake, try again. So it's Q to do that way, then I think it's the same as the rest, and you just shift and use your mouse wheel. So we can put fortunately the books are really nice about cooperating, and it's just a matter of moving your mouse wheel, oops, to get them to stand together. Try not to melt them into each other. So we just grab some of these, and this should keep the Smith family happy. So it's a mouse wheel spin to turn it, and it's Q to stand them horizontally or at different angles. You just can't get them to sit. Once you get them too close, that's it. They blend. I wonder if I can. Okay. Oops. Where did that go? Alright, so it is going to demand that I give it a little bit of space between each book, but this is pretty much how you get them to stand in a row. So we might just do one row. There's no way I can kind of group them all together and copy them and paste them onto another shelf. So we won't take too long to put all of these around. Okay, I think we need a vase of some kind. So under decorations, under vases, that looks kind of cute. Alright, I want to put it up on one of these shelves, so I'm going to have to look down, sort of step up into something. Actually, that's in the wrong spot. Let's pop it down here. Yeah, I do need something in that top space though. I might grab this bowl, jump up here, and set it down there. There we go. I think that vase might be too light. Okay, and then maybe we can stick something extravagant like a plant in that spot. Let's grab our decorations and our plants, and I want a narrow kind of toy thing. So maybe not that. Maybe that. Will it fit? No, it will not. It is way too big. I might put it over there though. What can I put in that space? Those are tiny plants. That's kind of tall and narrow, but I don't think it'll fit in the space on. Yeah, no, that won't do it. And I want a small spathiphyllum. Okay, let's try that. Alright, but it'll look okay here. Mind you, it'll be right in the way of the television and people will complain, so let's go put this one over here. Alrighty. So we have some books, we have some vases and decorative bits. I think that's kind of where we want to leave that. We do need a picture up here, maybe a couple along here. Let's go and put those in. I'm thinking maybe ocean for those. Should be fairly good. Actually, no, here we go. The Tatra Mountains in winter, they look good. And they used to only be this big, but now you can make them bigger. Let's make them really big. So I can put one of them here. That would fill that space. And then we can grab its friend. And oops. Its friend, not it. That one maybe. Yep. And we can put it here. It's just, whoops, what have I done? Standing on the coffee table. Okay, so I think maybe that's where we'll leave this space. Let's take a shot of the kitchen. And then I think we'll wander this way. Take a shot of the living room. And wander all the way back here. See if we can get both in. There we are. Kitchenette, living room all together. And finally, did I remember? Yes, no, I did take photos of in there. So that, I think, is where we're going to leave this episode. Next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to come back to this bedroom and we are going to bring it up to speed with maybe a nicer bed. We're going to put blinds in instead of those, and we're going to put some rugs in, and we may carpet the floor, we may not. I'll think about it. This room here is the other room we'll do next session, and pretty much it's going to be the final bedroom. Even though I don't really like a bedroom that has a back door to it, this one will have. I might end up extending this panel out into the yard, and we might we can't fence it off, but we can fence it off with bushes and shrubbery. So we might make this like a little cozy little patch where people can go out and sit and have a coffee or something straight from their bedroom if they want to. But that is where we'll leave it. thank you very much for hanging with me, and I will catch you later. If you liked it, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. But above all, have a really good week this week. I'll see you around.